Hi, today we're outside the Ringwood Borough Hall and we're going to have a short meeting with the Rec Commission to talk about all the great programs that Ringwood offers their residents, from children's to adults, all the activities that you want in your community.
So, Ryan, how long have you been working for Ringwood Rec Department?
I'm coming up on 10 years now, so almost a decade. I started as a coordinator and then I became the recreation director probably about 8 years ago.
Okay, and did you grow up in town?
I did not. I grew up in Pequannock, but I lived here for a while and I have multiple family members here.
So what are some of your favorite things about Ringwood in general?
I would say the open space and just the trees and the parks. It's just very open, and there's so many things for kids to do, whether it's hiking trails and things on the outdoors. The lake communities are fabulous. They have their own programming. We work hand in hand with that to offer just programming, and it's kind of, you have the 3 lake communities and then you have Stonetown, so we kind of bring them all together with what we offer here in the rec department.
So what kind of programs do you offer for kids and for adults?
Obviously we offer sports, as I mentioned, but we also do events, whether it's holiday events, contests, Halloween events. We have our trunk or treat. We fly Santa in on a helicopter, things like that during the holidays. We have a very active senior group here. Our senior club is a very lively group. They do a lot of things. Lunches, we do dances for them. Adult sports and programs, exercise. We even venture out to the arts and crafts. We'll have an art program, a robotics program where kids have to build robots and they compete against each other. So really there's no end in what we do. Anything leisure activity, recreation related is what we do.
That is awesome. I love to hear about not just the sports, but the arts and the robotics for people who are into just different things other than just the sports teams. So that's great.
Exactly. People are, recreation is more than just sports, although I'm a coach myself and I love sports, but it's more than just sports. So
tell us a little bit about the facilities in town. Like, how many fields do we have? What types of fields? What is it like?
Sure. Our tennis courts, we have a skate park. We have a wonderful dog park. I would say that came in about 8 years ago, right when I about started. 6 playgrounds, outdoor basketball courts, bocce courts, horseshoe pits. We just installed a fitness walking path at Hewitt that has exercise equipment. It really goes from baseball fields, softball fields, lacrosse fields. The gamut is here.
I especially love the Stonetown field. I think that one's really nice. I mean, it just, you've got the natural surroundings around it, and there's plenty of parking there all the time. So that's a great facility that I like there. So.
Yep, that complex has an upper field, which is a softball field, a soccer field. The lower field has the soccer. And then there's also Don Darrow Field there, which is a softball field, and they have a playground and an outdoor basketball court. So that complex in Stonetown has everything, including a snack stand.
What program out of all of them do you think is the most unique, maybe something that we have that other places don't have, or just that you think is like extra special?
There's a few here, and I wanted to make sure I noted them. The Junior Police Academy, the police department, we work hand in hand with them. That's for middle school age children. It's a week-long program where the kids get to train like cadets. I think is very special. I mentioned the robotics program where kids get to build robots and compete against each other. I think that's a little different and interesting. We have a ton of youth and adult tennis programs. That's really taken off. We also offer free coaches classes, both sports specific for soccer, for example, but also we train all our coaches for free. So.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, it's very important that the parents get involved with the kids too. And, again, it's a great way to meet people. If you're new to town, step up, take that coaching position and make it all happen. So that's a great way to meet people. What are some accolades that Ringwood teams have achieved, and what are some of the proudest moments for Ringwood Rec?
Well, most recently, our 14U girls softball team won the states. They won sections and districts, and finishing with a state championship. That's the first time that's ever been done. I believe our baseball program years ago also won the state championship. Our football teams have won, I have here the 2019 they won the league, and then also in 2017, and both those seasons were undefeated. So football, baseball, softball, we've won championships at those levels in the sports.
That is awesome. Yeah, very cool. All right. And so generally speaking, I know that they have a town website where people can sign up for the different programs. I think that's pretty easy to do and figure out. But what is the website, and what else can you tell us about, contacting and finding out more info about the program?
Sure. So most of our registration is done online through Community Pass. Once you create a family account on there, you can register everything from senior programs to adult sports and exercise to our events and also our kids programs. That also allows us to email blast everyone, any updates, flyers, and you'll get those emails once you're in our system. I would say the next thing is the borough website. Our recreation, parks, and events page has all our flyers, and you just go to our page and everything's on there. It also lists, all the things we're talking about from the outdoor courts, everything's on there. The next, I would say, Ringwood Channel 77. Ringwood has their own TV station, and then Facebook and all the social media. And we also post through the Ringwood Board of Education on their website.
Awesome. So no shortage of info out there to everybody to check it out. That's great. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate it. And, everybody get out there, get active, have fun. And that's what Ringwood's all about.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining us for this interview with Ryan LaCourte from the Ringwood Borough. As you can see, Ringwood has so much to offer for everyone. So we hope that you enjoyed it. And if you have any other questions on Ringwood and surrounding towns and what they have to offer, reach out to us. We're the Skylands Real Estate team, skylandsrealestate.com, or you can get us at 973-907-6042.